This is a complete stage 2 kit, but I've got a very, very special announcement. The question is where, who, and when. I actually have an even bigger surprise to share with all of you. All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. FNR here. I've got a great video for you today. Not a ride video today. It's still freezing outside, but I did want to come here and give you all of the details, all of the upgrades. I've talked a lot about it in prior videos, and I'm going to show you literally everything I'm doing to the bike here in a second. If you're new to the channel, I'm FNR, and on this channel, I focus on motovlogs, ride videos, ride reviews, cinematic drone footage, all on my 2020 Streetlight Cvo that you see there, right there. I feature cinematic drone footage, different test rides of different bikes. So if you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell notification so you can be reminded of content like this one in the future. So like I shared in the last several videos, I talked about my plans for what I'm doing with my 2020 Streetlight Cvo. And in case you haven't seen any of those videos, the quick summary is I was seriously considering trading this in for one of the 2022 models, specifically the blue steel color. However, I've made a decision not to do that for a lot of reasons. I'm going to leave that video up here in case you're interested in understanding my reasons why I did not trade it in. And once I've made that decision, then I decided to invest in all of the upgrades that I'm going to do to this bike. I've talked about it in prior videos, but in this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step each of the parts that I'm going to have installed on the bike. I'm also going to leave all of the information down below of the name of all of these different parts. None of these parts I am sponsored, so I purchased this with my own money. So I'm going to leave this down in the description in case anyone is interested in either some of the parts that I'm about to show you. You can just go head to the description and go and check it out for yourself. Let me show you all of the upgrades right here. So I'm going to start here in the top right, but before I do, what do you notice right here? Check that out. Mike will bike. So during my last video, I actually had this sticker up there, and my whole reason for having that sticker there is because I was going to give Mike will bike a shout out in my last video, and I completely forgot, despite the fact that I had the sticker out there. And of course, my viewers reminded me saying, hey, I spotted a Mike will bike sticker, and they were absolutely right. During one of my last videos, again, I'll leave it up here in the link, John from Cycle Fanatics gave myself and a few of the crew a sticker that Mike sent to me via Cycle Fanatics. So Mike, just wanted to thank you. Obviously, thanks for the sticker. I'm still working out some mail issues that I've had in my P.O. box. Once I do, I'm going to be able to switch stickers with anyone. So again, hit me up if anybody's interested in a sticker swap. I should have that squared away here shortly. But I wanted to give a quick shout out. First of all, thank you for sending me the sticker via Cycle Fanatics. And if you're not following Mike will bike, he's got a great channel. He's doing a lot of great stuff, great guy. So make sure you give him a follow. So Michael Bike, thanks so much, Ben. I appreciate it. So let me start with my brake and clutch controls. And I went with Oberon. I think I'm saying that right, Oberon. I may be pronouncing that wrong. Oberon Performance. A UK-based company. There's a website right there. These came highly, highly recommended. Let me take this out of the box so you can see it. Look how nice that is. So it's a shorter, really, really well made. And you can see it has adjustments there. The reason why I'm changing these is because I have a hydraulic clutch, and without having to do a bunch of changes to the clutch, I want my engagement to be a little bit sooner. And with this adjustability, at least it came recommended, I'm going to be able to adjust. I'm going to be able to adjust how quickly the clutch grabs by adjusting that clutch. Again, that's what they're saying. That's what they're suggesting. You can go with a lot of options. I went with these specifically. I think they look awesome. They both. This is the clutch. This is the clutch side right there, or maybe that's the clutch side. One of the two. So, so that's the first starting point. All right, we're gonna continue to work our way. So this is the cam chain tensioner replacement by S&S. Again, a much better quality part. This is the sprocket, the outer crank sprocket, also much better quality, so I'm replacing that. We're also doing an external breather. This is gonna go right here, and I don't have the hoses here. My buddy Nadal has all of the stuff there at home. We actually may do this ourselves, so stay tuned for that. And then let's move on in here. So this is the Tappet cuffs. You can't really see them there. You can see them on the side here. This is the cam bearing. I actually bought two of them just in case. This is the all of the gaskets, the replacement kit that comes with once you go to the upgrade. Oh, by the way, I should have mentioned this is a complete stage 2 kit. And then I'm going to show you some of the other stuff that I'm doing on the bike. Obviously, I started talking about the brakes, and then we'll work our way through here. So this is the actual dyno jet, brand new, comes in the box. They're going to be able to program it. Once we talk about who is actually going to be doing this work on my 2020 Cvo, you're going to want to stay tuned. I'm going to make another video about that here shortly, but I've got a very, very special announcement of who is actually going to be doing the work. Now, you've seen some of the other videos before. The crew, we've done several stage 2. So many of you were probably wondering, hey, am I going to do it myself? Am I going to have it professionally done? All I can say is I'm going to have it professionally done. The question is where, who, and when. And I'm going to unveil that here on the channel pretty shortly. I'm super, super excited about sharing with you what I'm going to do and who I'm going to do it with. So stay tuned for that. You're welcome to make guesses on the comments. I will neither confirm or deny, but I will be making a video shortly announcing the collaboration and announcing who I'm going to be doing it with. And I'm super, super stoked and excited about that. So you're going to want to stay tuned. All right, so we've got the tappets here. All right, and we've got the push rods all right here. And of course, the star of the show, Redshift 472 cam, all in there. And then this is a Cush. This is a Cush drive replacement. And in case you're wondering, again, my buddy Nadal did it to his bike. He already tested it. It fits. And this is a much better option than what comes stock on the 2020 Cvo. The other one that comes stock is a rubber sort of piece. This is a polyurethane, much better quality. And of course, this does a ton of things, but one of the things that it does is it helps absorb the transmission changes doing shifting gears, etc. And it does a bunch of other stuff. Of course, I'm not as technically inclined as most of you are. I'm sure you'll tell me in the comments what more this does. But ultimately, this is a much better product. And since I'm gonna be doing some of these other changes, so we're gonna be doing it. We're gonna be doing it on here. Of course, there's your cam plate, S&S. There's your oil pump by S&S. And then I opted to go with the Galfer front brake rotors and rear replacement. And as you can tell, I went with the black option. You can tell there, it's pretty consistent look to what's going to be there. But I just really, really like the look of these rotors. Not to mention dramatic improvement in performance. So I've got the two front ones here. I've got the rear ones here. Let me put these to the side. I've got the rear one here, so we're gonna do the rear as well. And then I've got the replacement screws that come along with it. And of course, anytime you change these rotors, it is recommended that you get new brake pads. So I've got all of the brake pads that I need for both the front and the back. And that's also going to be part of the upgrades that I'm going to be doing on my 2020 Street Glide Cvo. So there you have it. That's the complete list. I do not think I missed anything. Again, I absolutely love this bike. It rides amazing now, and I've already tested what it feels like on similar bikes with a Stage 2. You already know it's basically like riding a different bike. And for what you're paying, you get the most increase for the money invested into the bike. And, that's one of the reasons why I'm starting with this as a Stage 2. But right now, this is really all that I want and all that I need to get this thing running just right. And I am super excited to get all of this work done. So look, we're going to be doing this work hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Again, you're going to want to stick around. You're going to want to stay tuned. I'm going to unveil the plans of who's going to be doing the work, when I'm going to be doing the work. Now you see all of the parts that we're going to be upgrading. Of course, I'm going to bring you a ton of videos before and after comparison, talking about the stuff, giving you my overall impressions, and the review once I get the work done to the bike. So again, do me a favor. If you like this kind of content, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification so you can be reminded of future content like this one. I've got a ton of content planned for the channel. And even besides this unveiling that I'm going to talk about in this collaboration, I actually have an even bigger surprise to share with all of you. So again, you're going to want to stick around. The next couple of weeks, the next 3, 4, 5 weeks, this F&R channel is going to be providing an enormous amount of updates, some exciting news that I want to share with all of you. And frankly, I want to thank all of you, because the reasons that I'm doing all of this is because of all of you, because you watching the videos, subscribing, engaging and commenting in the channel. So again, appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. If you've not joined and you're watching this again for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel, and we'd love to have you as the channel continues to grow. Thanks so much. Thanks for watching.